Happening today, the city of Harlingen marks 1 month since their new smoke-free ordinance went into effect. Let's recap some of the major points. Right now, people are not allowed to light up in public establishments like workplaces, restaurants, and bars. Harlingen is currently one of only 40 other cities in the state with such a law. Advocates say it protects you from secondhand smoking. And only on Sunrise, we have one of those advocates here with us. It's Ruthie Ewers, who is with Smoke Free America. She's here to explain some of the successes and challenges that have been faced with the implementation of that ordinance. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you for asking me. Well, we've made it a month, and so far I feel like it's been a real success. It wasn't quite as hard a transition as I think we thought it might be, because many of the bars had already gone smoke-free and had provided a place for their patrons to smoke outside, and the only change they had was that they had to move it 10 foot from the door. But you know, I don't think that people realized till just a few years ago how dangerous second smoke is, secondhand smoke. You have heart disease, you have lung cancer, asthma, all of those things. This ordinance also includes electronic cigarettes, and the reason I got involved, the thing about it is that I do not think that an employee should have to choose between good health and a paycheck. And Harlingen was really, I love Harlingen. It's a very aggressive city. 8 years ago, we passed our first ordinance in the whole valley, but it wasn't a complete smoke-free ordinance. And this last ordinance took care of that. So now I think that it's going to work out great.
And what kind of response have you gotten from the community to this?
I've had a number of people come up to me and say, Ruthie, thank you, it's wonderful. I've had some of the smokers that have not been happy with this. When we had our city commission meeting, it was very, very interactive between the smokers and the non-smokers. And I just think that it's healthy for a community to take care of its citizens, and I think that's what this ordinance has done. I feel very good about it.
Absolutely. You've come up on 1 month, and you know, you say that they have to step out about 10 feet away from the door. Why was that sort of made the actual number? Why 10 feet as opposed to maybe anything else?
Well, the American Heart and Cancer Society have done a lot of studies on this, and they feel that so many times when it's smoke-free inside and you have to walk through that smoke to get to the restaurant or whatever it happens to be, you're inhaling that smoke, and 10 feet it kind of disintegrates, and I think that's the number of the studies. And they've also done a lot of studies that this doesn't hurt their business. Maybe at first it's a little shock, but business as usual or even better in many cases.
Yeah, that's another big aspect to this is, you know, bars, restaurants, how has their business been affected? Have you gotten positive feedback on that?
Well, it really hasn't been enough time. We did have one restaurant that when the 8 years ago, they went smoke-free, and they said their business got better. Okay. So we haven't really been long enough to really tell just yet.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning.
I
can imagine it's an even playing field, though, so it can't be bad. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. You can find this interview and our other interviews over on valleycentral.com under the Sunrise tab.